YouTube. I've just come on because I recorded a few videos last week and I can't upload these videos. Like, I don't know what's going on. It just says that there's an issue. So I'm here on live. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have told you guys I'm on live. But hey, I'm on live, okay? So today I want to talk about abusers abuse, okay? Abusers abuse? Does that even make sense? Abusers just know how to abuse people. That makes more sense, right? Like, when people ask me questions, oh, like, why did they do this? Why are they doing that to me, to them, to this other people, whatever? You have to understand whether this person is, you don't have to put a label on them. If they are abusive, that's all they know how to do. They do that at work. They do that at their home. They do that with their kids. They just abuse people. That's what they do, right? Abusers abuse people. So what do you think they're going to do when they leave you or when you leave them? What do you think they're going to do as they get older? They're going to abuse people. That's that. Okay? So doesn't matter the dynamic, the situation, if it's, a parent, a family member, it does not matter. Abusers abuse people. Like, what else am I meant to say about that? Like, so when you're thinking about the new supply, oh, they're doing this and they're doing that. Yeah, but he's still abusing her. Yeah, he's taken her on that holiday that you wanted. He's done this, he's done that, but he's abused her. He's abusing her, or he's going to. He's emotionally abusing her. Maybe physically, mentally, financially, either way. Right? Either way, these people abuse people. That's what they do. Doesn't mean that, oh, because they found someone, pretty or whatever, that they're not going to abuse them. They found a younger woman, that they're not going to abuse them. Abusers just know how to abuse. If you let their children, stay with them overnight, they're going to abuse them. Maybe not in the typical way that we're thinking, like, I don't know, they might not, beat them, but they'll use emotional abuse. They'll use guilt tripping. They will gaslight. They will use these tactics to abuse their children because it's still abuse at the end of the day. I've seen it happen too many times. It doesn't matter. Like, you feel like, oh, like you feel like personally attacked. Why did this person abuse me? But you don't understand that that person abuses everyone. I know, Mimi, do you know what? He said, I can't believe TikTok haters not wanting people to get the gems. This is what I'm saying. I don't know how I violated. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even swear. I just told my moderator on TikTok to come over here. Because do you know what it is? The thing is about TikTok is that so many people find me by accident because they're just scrolling. Whereas YouTube, you actually have to like type the name in and everything kind of thing. So yeah, it's what it is. I don't remember what I was even talking about on TikTok. Yeah, but as I said, the new topic over here on YouTube is abusers are gonna abuse. Like, that's just what they do. And don't feel like the new girl special, USA live stream. Thanks for the update. Thank you, USA live stream. Thank you. Finally got a hold of you. Yeah, abusers gonna abuse. I've seen a woman, abuse me, and I think, oh, she's abusing me because she doesn't want me to be with her son. But then I've seen her abuse her own kids. I've seen her abuse strangers. I've seen her abuse just everyone. Right? So, like, the thing is, we feel attacked when we get abused. Like, why me? What have I done? What have I said? It's nothing to do with you. And that's the whole thing with abusers. People need to understand that. Do not take it personally. It's hard not to, because obviously they're attacking you, they're manipulating you, they're lying to you, they're gaslighting you, they're trapping you with a baby. So how can you not take that personally? But understand it's just something with them. I have a question. Sorry, always here with my questions. No, ask away. Why does it seem like the knock generally loves and cares about his new supply, engaged new kids? Because he's getting his needs met. That's why. If they're getting their needs met, they're going to feel genuinely happy. Well, they're never going to be genuinely happy, but they're going to feel happy because they've got everything they want. Like, why did he choose to do all of that with her versus me? It's to make you feel like you're not worth anything. It's, like I said, it's nothing to do with her. Because he knows what you wanted and he held that over your head for so long, he took a mental note, or maybe even wrote it down, and said, okay, the new relationship, I'm going to do all these things to the new woman and I'm going to make sure she sees. I'm going to make sure it's public. I'm going to make sure she can see everything that I'm doing, so she feels like crap. So she feels like she's the problem. They are the problem. They are the problem. They're never going to be happy. They're going around manipulating people. They're abandoning their children. They're running from this. They're running from that. They're not seeking therapy. They're not going to be happy. They'll put on a fake smile, but genuine happiness, come on. Like, you can't treat people like crap and expect to live a happy life. Like, you don't know how this person is feeling late at night when there's no one there. So crazy how they basically live their lives purely to spite someone else and not based on genuine happiness. That's how you can tell they're not happy, because an actual happy person is not going to do anything to spite someone on purpose. If they do, then they do. Like, it's just coincidence. But, you know, it's crazy. Why do narc friends always spread lies? Because they're abusers and they're jealous and they're envious, and they have to destroy your reputation to make them feel powerful because they feel weak. I know what you meant. They have to spread. It doesn't matter whether they're a friend, a family member, a partner. This is what they do. They abuse people. They destroy reputations. They just destroy lives. They destroy relationships. This is the only way they can feel alive. This is the only way they can feel seen. Because they have, think about it, what other purpose do they have? How are they helping the world? What are they doing to move forward in their life? Have you seen any of those diagnosed narcs on TikTok? Their content is really insightful. They answer the questions from their perspective. I think it's a really good thing that, you know, narcissists have come out as self-diagnosed and just tell you straight up, I do this because of this. Like, there was one guy, I can't remember what his name was. He basically said, you know, I'm a narcissist and, you know, I don't want you to move on because you're my property. It's not because I love you. It's not because I want to be with you. It's because you're mine, like, object-wise. I don't want no one to have you. And that just shows that they know your worth. They know your potential. They know your value. It's just that you didn't know your value. Because if you don't want nobody else to have me, that must mean I'm worth something. That must mean that I'm actually a half-decent person, right? Because no one wants trash. Why do people believe in gossip when you're kind to them? There's one thing you need to understand that I've understood, is that I spent so many years trying to get people to like me, accept me, and people please. And they've never liked me, and they never will. It doesn't matter what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. I can bend over backwards. I can give them my last tenner. I can clean their house every day for free. They're still going to find a fault with me. They're still going to dislike me. Why? Because my whole being pisses them off. I don't know why. My whole being pisses them off. The thing is about me, even now, like, if someone comes to me and says, oh, this person is a narc, I'm not going to just believe it straight up. Like, what have they done? Why are you even using that word? Like, what makes you think, I always say this, what makes you think they are that person? Because everyone's using that word so loosely now. I just say abusers because what makes you think this? What have they done? Because just because someone cheated does not make them a narc. Just because someone's rude doesn't make them a narc. Like, did they try to destroy your whole life? Like, what's happening? Anyone that believes in gossip wanted to believe in that gossip. They want to hate, and they're ganging up on you with everybody else with the rumors. Isn't that the worst feeling when the Knox family also think you're crazy? I honestly believe they know. They know you're not crazy. My ex-family Knock, they know I'm not crazy. They know I'm not. But by all of them saying, yeah, she's crazy, and using one incident, one reactive abuse situation against me, they feel like, yeah, but deep down at home by themselves, they know, they know. They know I'm not crazy. They know they're the crazy ones. I'm crazy for messing with them. I'm crazy for talking to them. Yeah, that's why I'm crazy. I'm crazy for giving them a chance. That's why I'm crazy. And another thing I've realised, it's taken me a long time to get here, but I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. There's people on my TikTok even now said, oh, you're the narc. Think what you want to think. I know the truth. God knows the truth. That's all that matters. If you think whatever, I can't help you. I'm not here to, I can't spend my time trying to defend myself. I can't do that. You see, and it's up to you. If I'm crazy in your eyes, I'm crazy in your eyes. It's what it is. My narc has turned his mum and current partner against me too. Probably the rest of them don't know how they can all be so delusional. They're all toxic. They're all a mess. Mimi, they are all birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. Maybe you're showing them what a real, kind, genuine person with self-control, emotional capabilities are showing. And they're thinking, oh, God, let's make it out like she's the problem because she's showing us that we're the problem. You're the problem. You're enabling your son. You're getting, like, how, I don't understand how, there's no way I can get in a relationship. Even if I don't know the guy is a knock. There's no way I can get into a relationship and gang up on the ex because I don't know the ex. So if I get in a relationship, my partner could be the ex, and my partner could be the narc, or the ex could be the narc. But I'm not spending my time trying to find out, and I'm not spending my time trying to gang up on this person that I don't know anything about. That's wild. USA live stream said, hello everyone. I'm feeling so bad. One person tried to destroy me, but most of my friends believe her. They're not your real friends. And I say this all the time. I've cut mine off. Well, do you know what? Most of them just drifted apart anyway. Because when I actually told people what I was going through, and they just gave me this look, and they're like, oh, so sorry this happened to you. And that was that. But that was that. I can't, like, if you all think I'm crazy, I'm crazy. It's what it is. You're not my people. You're not my tribe. You don't deserve me as a friend. You're a person of light. Light cannot coexist with darkness. Light is more powerful. Exactly. No, you're just kind-hearted. You're not crazy. Oh, God, please don't find me. Narcs are good for calling others narcissists. That's part of their projection against towards you. Before I even knew what that word meant, they were calling me a narc. I was like, what's that? I didn't even know myself. I didn't even know. Oh, USA live stream. I haven't uploaded any exclusive videos to my membership because I can't. Because my phone won't let me upload on any platform. So I'm just annoyed. But new videos coming on my membership tab. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I've just got to that point where it's like it is what it is because they want you to defend yourself. They want you to be like, no, I'm a great person, everyone. Look, I'm gonna show you all these things I've done. I'm just like, okay, if I'm that person, I'm that person. Okay. Now where do we move on from now? Where do we go from here? Because they're not expecting that. They're not expecting you to admit to something that you're not. Because no one does that. You said, I came across your channel at the day I was bullied from adult bullies. What makes me so sad? They're adults. They're children in adults' bodies. That's what they are. That's what they are. Like, this is what you need to understand. As soon as someone shows a side of them, you don't have to find out what their tag is. They don't have to be the narc. They don't have to be if they're giving bad energy, you know, they just seem toxic, they just seem lost or whatever, take yourself out of that situation, leave them to it. There's nothing you can do about it. Adult bullies is the worst. What are you meant to do whenever? I don't understand. I've come across that with two women, and you know, one of them I didn't talk to because I chose to go no contact, and then the other one secretly didn't like me because she was a covert, and then they started chilling together to try and make me feel bad. But I'm just like, I just laughed because I knew the friendship wasn't going to last, and the friendship didn't last. And I'm just sitting back with my popcorn like, yeah, you try to leave me out. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You see, when someone tries to bully you, just look at them and be like, you're a grown-ass woman, you're a grown-ass man. Don't you have something to do? I'm sure you've got laundry to do. I'm sure you've got bills to pay. I'm sure there's something that you have to do to be trying to make me feel like crap. Now, all I have is you and the people in the chat room, but most of my friends left me. They weren't your real friends. Because if your real friend knows that what you've been through, you've been abused, you're going through certain things in life, they're going to be there for you. Maybe not all the time. Maybe they can't call you all the time, but every now and then they will reach out, they'll text. Okay, we're adults, we're busy. Okay, I get that. We can't be on the phone all the time. I completely get that. But if they're not checking up on you, knowing what you've gone through, you don't need them in your life anyway. Like, good thing that they're gone. The trash took itself out. The trash took itself out. And do you know what's funny? A lot of my friends, where are they today? Where are they today? Nowhere to be seen. Don't check up on me, nothing. One of my friends got married and invited everyone but me. I don't know whether they felt like, oh, because she was abused, she might be jealous or whatever. I don't know. But I did my own thing. I went on a website called, like a website for friends. There's Bumble. Bumble needs to sponsor me. I need to reach out to Bumble. Go on Bumble and meet up with people. There's so many people. I've met a few people. One of my close friends today, I met her about 2 years ago, probably a bit longer than that. And that's my friend. I don't know her from anywhere. I know her from Bumble, an app. We linked up, we had dinner, now we go out, we have dinner and stuff. And then before you know it, you know, I meet other people from other places. I've even met someone, I went out with that same friend and we met somebody, like a girl. And then now we're friends with that girl. So it's like, you need to get out. You need to get out, you need to meet people. And yeah, they could be knocks, but take that risk. Go out, meet people. What's this here? You're right. When I have money, they talk to me. What name? It's called Bumble, like Bumblebee. Go on there for friends. And even if they're not your friends that you can confide in, I need someone you can go out for dinner with. And you know what? You can also go out by yourself and then you end up meeting people. Like, you just need to get outside. You need to just get outside and go to the park. Like, go outside, get out. No one's going to find you if you're in the house. No, they don't talk to you unless you have money. Well, walk around like you don't have money and see who your true friends are. Whoever's talking to you, they know you have no money. So maybe you're doing too much, you're giving too much. So people are thinking, okay, I'm just going to use this guy for money. Bumble is an app, yeah. It's an app. Yeah, there's so many apps. You can meet people. I went to an event, a painting, sip and paint event. There's so many things, like, just get out there, just go see. There's free festivals. You know, there's so many things you can do, literally, to meet people, but just get out. Just get out. But another thing, try your best to be comfortable in your own skin, in your own company. Go for walks with your headphone, listen to podcasts, do some journaling. Like, try to be your own best friend first. Then I feel like when you do that, that's when you don't feel like the urgency to find somebody. Be okay in your own company. Like, now I could have gone and checked a friend, but I was like, let me go talk to you guys. Let me go talk to you guys instead. Because what the hell? Why am I going to talk to a friend who's never been abused, who don't care, who's probably going to be rolling their eyes or like, oh God, she's talking about this again. She's talking about the narcissist again. Is she obsessed? No, I'm not obsessed. It's just I'm here to spread knowledge and awareness, but I have a lot of stuff going on in my life, so I can't spread as much knowledge. I can't do as much work as I want to, but I'm still here. When I can, I go live. Most of the time I go live on TikTok, but when I can, I go live and do my videos. But like I said at the start of the video, I haven't uploaded any videos because my phone is moving mad. My phone is moving mad. It's actually moving mad. But yeah, I just talk real. This is my calling. Do you think so? Do you know there's been so many times that I literally felt like I'm just going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop talking about narcs. I'm going to stop because I just feel like that sometimes it just gets a lot, you know, like talking about this. It gets a lot. But when I get certain DMs and I speak to some of my clients and they're like, please keep doing what you're doing. You've helped me so much. I'm like, okay, I have to keep going. I have to keep going. I have to keep going. Because this stuff is not, like, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Like, the abuses are getting worse. They're getting smarter. When you have a connection with God, you have that discernment. It's needed to be able to decipher between what's good and evil. If someone perceives you negatively, it's a reflection of them. Thank you, Pecan Tan, for that. I'm just like, I think once I got to that point where I was just like, is what it is. Like, I just let go. Do you know when people say live and let go? I just let go. Let go. Let go of everything. In a positive way, of course. Like, you know, if someone says, oh, I don't like you. Okay, that's fine. You know, I don't want to be your friend. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to be with you anymore. Okay, that's fine. Like, I respect the fact that you've even told me this. Like, that's how I see it. I respect the fact you told me this and you didn't waste my time, you didn't waste my energy. Thank you. God wants you to keep talking because many people need you. Many people do not know there's people like you who open doors. But this is the thing. There's so many other content creators out here, qualified therapists and doctors that can tell you this. But the thing is with me, I speak in a different way. I'm not reading off a book. I'm not reading off a text. I'm just talking about how my experience in the way I say it. I'm not using any fancy words. This is just how I say it. This is how I express myself, and that's that. That's that. If you don't like it, that's completely fine. You can unsubscribe. You don't have to like. You don't have to comment. You don't have to share. That is fine. You don't have to donate. You don't have to follow. That's fine. That's completely fine. But when I see people like DM me, especially on TikTok or my emails, and I've never seen them before, they have never commented on my post or anything, they've never been in my lives, I'm like, then I realize there's people watching these videos that I don't even know who's watching these videos. Which is crazy. And then they come to me like, oh, you've helped me so much in my life. I'm like, hold on, you haven't booked a phone consultation. I haven't seen you on any social media. Who are you? Please tell me. Like, I want to know. I'm interested. Like, where did you find me? What video was it? Because I don't know. I'm just talking in the car and I just post and I just forget about it. That's how I move. Degrees don't mean nothing without experience. It's true. I've got a certification for a life coach and I've got a BTEC in understanding domestic abuse because I felt like I needed that just for my own understanding because I've, like, you know, after doing that course about understanding domestic violence, I realized this is deep. Like, this could be a cultural thing. This could be a thing with family. There's like so many different ways people abuse. You know, gay guys get abused so much. Women get abused like in the millions in the UK. It's crazy. I come across to you through blessing in disguise. Oh, thank you. That's right. Experience is the best teacher. I'm just here to let you guys know. I'm not here to say nothing crazy. You know, I'm not trying to make you stuck. None of that. I'm just trying to let you know, okay, what you've been through, I've been through it. I can relate. What are you doing to me forward? Because I want to know too, because I'm moving forward too. I'm on this journey with you. Like, I'm not saying, okay, you know, like, I know best, I'm healed. No. I'm saying I've been there. I'm moving forward. What are you doing? I'm still dealing with the narc coming back and I'm still dealing with it all the same way you are. Like, I'm not trying to act like I'm above anything or anyone. I'm in the same position as most of you guys. But there's so many people that are in relationships still, and they watch my videos and they're like, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm like, damn. Because most of the time I do the videos for people who have left and make them understand that don't beat yourself up. They're manipulators, they're liars, they're cheats, they're frauds, they're love scams. It's fine. Let's just forgive ourselves and move forward. But then people are like, yeah, I'm thinking about leaving. I'm like, how can I forget the people who are in it? Not everyone that's in it can just get up and leave. Like, people have to make a plan. You know? I definitely went through domestic violence. He knocked my oh my God, beat me upside the head and vandalized my car. Shoot. When I first started this channel, I wanted to, it was kind of like my diaries when I was having therapy. And no, when I was waiting to have therapy, I had to like just get something off my chest, right? And and I realized that a lot of people actually go through this. Like, it's disturbing how many people are going through this. I felt like I was some dumb girl. Oh, you're so dumb. How can you let this guy do that to you? How can you not see it? And then I'm seeing you guys in the comments and I'm like people of different genders, races, dealing with the same thing. Worldwide. People in Gambia, South Asia, Thailand. Like, what? I'm in London. What is going on? You make me smile. I was down a while ago, now I'm smiling. Oh, thank you so much. I just want to make people smile. I just want to make people happy. I just want people to just, really and truly, the main thing is just come to realization that, you know what? It was a scam. It was a love scam. I got scammed. Nothing I could do about it. Can't get my time back. But when I'm moving forward now, I can't let another one do the same thing again. Like, that mistake I made, I can't make that again. Like, I'm going to see red flags. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to vet people out. Everyone's guilty until proven innocent. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. You could be a nice person, but I'm sorry you have to prove yourself. I gave someone the benefit of the doubt, and I should not have done that. So you have to prove yourself. If you're a good person, you have nothing to worry about. He fought me after I caught on to what he was doing. He was cheating. He was hooking up with random women, giving them money, and he was taking from me. Pecan, yeah. When I was in this relationship, right, I didn't think it was abuse. I just felt like this guy I was with didn't get his life together. He was just a bum, basically. He was just a normal dusty. I didn't know nothing about narcs. It was just a normal dusty I was with. And then when I decided that, when I realized I'm with a dusty, I'm like, okay, you know what, I need to leave. So when I'm trying to leave now, that's when this guy tried to put his hands on me. That's when I realized, yeah, this is not just a normal dusty that's using me. This is someone who flipping hates me. And I don't know why, because I've done everything. I sacrificed myself, my family, my friends, my years, everything for this person. So why do they hate me? Thank you so much, you guys. Pecan said, I was with him for 4 years. I've been separate from him for over 4 months. No contact forever. He gave me on my birthday last week. I didn't feed into it. I've been away from my narc for 5 to 6 years, and he still tries now and then. Not all the time, not frequently. Maybe like once every 6 months to be like, yeah, every 6 months maybe. But he doesn't try to get back because he knows the way I talk, the way I treat him, he knows he can't manipulate me. So he will just abuse me instead. He just needs to abuse someone. Maybe he can't abuse the girl that he's with because he's still love bombing her or whatever. But he needs someone to abuse. And I let him talk to himself, then he disappears. Maybe he feels good after that, is what it is. But it just shows me I've made the right... Every time the narc comes back, he shows me I made the right decision by leaving him. Every time. Pecan, did he do anything good for you for your birthday? I want to know. What was the best thing he did for your birthday? Because I can't remember anything the narc did for me on my birthday. USA. Amazing. I'm in USA. You're in the UK. Yup. And it's meant to be hot and it's cold. And I'm just like, what are you doing, UK? Like, what are you doing? Prayers to anyone still going through it. It's ruminating and thinking about them in the situation. The thing is, even years after, you're still going to be thinking about them. But, like, I just recommend, like, I feel like that's how I wrote my book as well. Because it was just like they're popping my head. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this for? Okay, I've thought about the abuser. What am I going to do with this now? Because the more I sit here and think about it, it's going to fester. I'm going to get angry. I'm going to get bitter. I'm going to get pissed off. So let me channel that energy into something positive. Let me help somebody. Let me do a video. Let me write a book. Let me do this. I have to put it somewhere. Let me work out. Let me do something. Let me lose some weight. Let me do something that hurts my body, like push-ups or something. Let me feel the burn in my body because I can't deal with this mental pain of thinking about the narc. I can't. USA, thank you for all the all the stickers. So cute. Do all narcs do this? I don't think my baby daddy has ever come back to me on his own. This is the thing. Not all narcs come back. Especially if he's your baby father, then he doesn't have to come back. He can just reach out to you and be like, oh, what does the kid need? What does the kid need? Maybe he's thinking about you, but he doesn't want you to know that he needs you. So he's disguising it as him trying to be a good father. It doesn't always come like, oh, I need you, come back to me. No, because they don't want you to think that they need you because they need you. They need you. Why would the narc text me on a Friday night, summertime, trying to abuse me? Like, you don't look after your kid. You've got all the free time in the world. If that was me and I'm running away from my responsibilities and I'm free as a bird and I've got all this money and I've got my preference, why am I texting my ex? I will not be doing that. Even now, I'm not doing that. So, but you have to understand, they suffer. Mentally, they suffer. Yeah, they got their money up. Yeah, they got a girl. Yeah, whatever. Like, to the world, social media, everything's great. But they are suffering. They are suffering in silence. They are suffering. Please believe me. That's why they had to make us suffer. Thank you, USA Livestream. USA, what's your name or what's your social media name, your disguise name? Because I don't want to call you USA Livestream. They hate the fact that you're even in a position to help them. They envy you for that. They are codependent and need others, and they want you to be dependent on them. That's why, this is why they hate the baby mothers. I hate even using that word. They hate the women that don't need them. The women that don't need them, they hate it. And another thing, have you guys noticed? These abusers like to watch your pocket. They're pocket watchers. Oh, well, you make enough money in this job. Excuse me, sir, look after your kid. I could be a millionaire. You still look after your kid financially. I don't give a toss. I don't care. You look after your responsibilities. Don't watch my money, because I'm sacrificing my time to raise your child, my energy, my money. Like, bro, shut up. They're so annoying. For 3 years, he got me nothing. Last year, he told me to hold on to $100. Then he picked a fight and told me just to keep it, but he refused to see me. He never did anything special. $100. And you know what? I can't even remember, but I know it was nothing. It was probably like a cheap meal, like a £30 meal he took me out on. That was probably it. That was probably it. Sorry. I'm trying to like get some light in here, but I don't want to like blind myself. Trying to add a little sunshine because you know it's getting dark. They don't give you anything. Like, these are the things, when we're thinking about going back to these people, if that's what we're doing, think about what they did for you. It was nothing. It was just words. It was just lies and manipulation. That's it. They are nothing special. They're useless. It was a love scam. And I hate even screaming this at you guys, but it was a love scam. Send this light. Sorry, guys. Oh, I blame myself. It was a love scam. Tell me something. Come on now. It was a love scam. Because why else were you with these people? I don't understand. This year, he hoovered me, sent me a card and money professing his love for me, but I'm not feeding into it. I didn't respond. In fact, I changed my number. Like, a little $100 or pounds, whatever. What is that going to do? C-Bot said, you from London? ? Yes, I am. By come back, I mean contact me first for anything. Really and truly, positive Mimi, if you just decide, yeah, I'm not saying this is what you should do, but if you decide to say, you know what, cutting him off, I don't want no money from him, I don't want nothing from him, I do it on my own, then he will reach out. It's like a reverse psychology thing. Like, they want you to be dependent on them. And when you're not, they try to make you dependent on them. It's happened to me so many times. Every time I say, no, forget it, I'll just do it myself. Because I'm that kind of person anyway. What, you don't want to help me out? Fine, I'll do it myself. You want something done? Do it yourself, right? So I do it myself. Then they come back, I want to help with the kids, here's some money. And then they let you get used to the money. And then they stop giving you the money. And then before you know it, you're begging for the money. Like, what? I'm begging for money I wasn't even receiving once upon a time. Like, what? It's just headache. Like, my head hurts. It's just from experience. I've actually had a relationship without more than one knock. I've come to realize. But the last guy was the worst. Yeah, and sometimes the next one is the worst. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys, before you jump in another relationship, you know, understand that we gotta work on ourselves. Like, another thing, some people just get in relationships just for the benefits, right? So some people, and it doesn't matter about gender either, some people get in a relationship because they want unlimited sex, they want somewhere to live, they want food to be cooked, they like all the benefits that come with a relationship. That's why certain people will rush into a relationship. They don't actually like these people. Some don't even like that sex. Some men don't even like women. Let's be honest here. Yeah? But you're a woman, you're on your grind, you got money, you know how to save, you know how to look after yourself, your house is spotless, you've always got food in your fridge. Yeah, that I need to be in a relationship with her. Because I know once I'm her man, the food I'm gonna get, the house will be clean, smell fresh. Oh, and she drives. Okay, yeah. Passenger seat. This is why I'm not really on the relationship thing. I'm not on it. Because there's always someone that's going to benefit more than the other. And I need to be benefiting. Everything I've gone through, I need to be the one benefiting. I'm not benefiting, then there's no point. I'm so sorry. Woo! Kamichi, hi Kamichi. As I'm on this live, I just saw his new partner has viewed my TikTok on her baby's account after I blocked her. They're obsessed. I did the podcast about this. Wait, did I even upload this podcast? Did I upload it? They're obsessed with you. And I said this on a video, I'm going to say it again. This narc, this abuser, sorry, let me just get into the mode of using the word abuser. This abuser is talking about you, Mimi, in a positive and a negative way. Oh, she's a crazy ex. Oh, but she made this lovely chicken that, oh my God. How are they talking about you in a negative light and a positive light? So this girl's obsessed with you. And then she will find out that you're beautiful. Oh God, that's just the cherry on top of the cake. Then she finds out you're beautiful. You look like a model or whatever. You could be a model. And you got personality. And the abuser keeps talking about you. They're going to be obsessed. They're going to be obsessed. At one point, I was the one obsessed with the new supply. It was me. I was the obsessed one. Because the knock said to me, oh, well, this girl that I cheated on you with, yeah, we're in a relationship. She's a model. She's this, she's that. And I was just like, at the time, I wasn't doing anything. I had no purpose. I was just up the narcissist a-hole like crazy. Pathetic when I think about it. And I was obsessed with her. So I know because I used to be the one obsessed with the new supply. Because they talk about you. They act like they don't see you and that you're gone and they don't like you. Remember, there's a certain thing that you did. Maybe you cooked a certain way. Maybe you, whatever you did for that person, maybe the new supply is not on that level. So he's training her to get up to your level. That's why she's annoyed, because she can't reach your level, because obviously she's not you. Everyone does stuff differently. But the new supply will do anything it takes to get to that level though, right? Yes, they are absolutely pocket watchers, and if they give you anything, they are breadcrumbing you and can do way more. And then when the relationship hits the fan, they will remember everything they've done for you and they'll use it against you. But if you bring up stuff you done for them, it's like they have amnesia. They don't remember anything. USA live stream said, Pecan Tan, $100 is not going to buy you anything. Kamichi said, $100 ain't going to buy you anything. Especially this cost of living, by the time I get my hair done, money gone. And I still need more for my hair. And I have natural hair. Can't get my nails done. I can't get my feet done. Please, please, please don't go back. They are toxic. They are bad for your mental, emotional, and physical health. Definitely. One thing about them I never understand. Why aren't they happy with a good partner? They get the best of us and still sabotage it. Like, why? That's all any human, any normal, healthy person wants. And let me tell you what it is. Right. For example, certain guys want a girl that's pretty, yeah? For obvious reasons. For trophy, arm candy, whatever. But then when they realize what comes with it, they don't want it. What comes with it with a pretty girl, right? Guys looking at her. She's going to have to go out with her friends. Guys hitting on her. Makeup, clothes, whatever. To maintain this beautiful woman, you got to have money. And then on top of that, you have to match energy. So he has to be groomed. He has to have money. He has to be a certain way. So it's all good having a pretty girl, but when you get it, it's like, let me just downgrade because it's too much for me, because her hair costs £300. I'm not paying that. Right? And then also, maybe you're ambitious and he's a lazy bum. He's a dusty. Now you're showing that, okay, even with children, even with all these obstacles, you still make more money than him. Because you don't do excuses. You get off your ass, you get to work. You don't make excuses. That's why they have to downgrade a lot of the time to someone on their level, and that's fine. That's fine. They can't have a good partner. They need someone that's toxic, like them. So they can sit there and plotting, yeah, let's make my baby mother feel shit about herself. Okay, let's do it, yeah. They know you're not going to do that because you're a healthy person. You're not going to do that. They need constant supply. They are so needy. They eventually water you down. Then you're no longer attractive to them. So they pursue others. They were attracted to your light, but then they try and dim it. Exactly. Does it make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. Hi, Richard. I'm good, thank you. I'd block them on social media as well. Listen, everyone's getting blocked everywhere. But you know what? See what you want to see. But the thing is about me, the only thing that's online is the narc stuff. Is the escaping the madness stuff. My personal stuff, I've got so many pictures and stuff. I just don't post it. I don't know, because I've had one of the flying monkeys come in my DMs on my personal account because it was public, because I used to be a makeup artist. And she was like, oh, how comes you not posted anything on your profile in a while? I'm like, bro, me and you don't talk. What the hell you doing stalking? What the hell? Who does that? Who? That's so weird. This is weird. All of them are weird. They're weird and their peoples are weird. There's no need to keep up with what them and the supplier are doing. I block them and they're flying monkeys, no contact. Exactly. If you're so happy with the woman, with your preference, in your big house, in where all the footballers live, then why are you calling my phone? Why are you worried about me? I don't put nothing online, so you don't know whether I'm doing good or bad. So I don't know why you're calling my phone. Why are you calling my phone? There's nothing here for you. And when you call your phone, you don't want to speak to your kids. So why are you calling my phone? Guys, they're unhappy. Doesn't matter who they're with. They could be with bloody Beyonce. They could be with Jay-Z. Doesn't matter. They're not happy. They're struggling mentally every day. And you know what? In their mind, it's tormenting them. They're thinking to themselves, I wonder who she's with. I wonder what she's doing. What if she's found... Like, they're thinking about you more than you're thinking about them. And you feel like you're thinking about them. Why are you thinking about me? But not in a good way. More like my object, my belonging has disappeared. Where's my belonging? Where's my lost cat? I think she's jealous because my child looks just like her partner and the new child is all hers. It's more than that. It's more than that. These people, they don't like themselves regardless. They don't like themselves. So when they see other people that are happy with themselves, ambitious, gone through stuff, still smiling, yeah, that pisses them off. Thank you, Richard. Kimchi. They eventually wear you down, so you become unattractive to them, and so they get someone new because they are more vibrant, attractive, even though they wore you down. Yeah. Because when you actually start to glow up when you leave them, then you're like, they were punching. They should have never had me. I should never even spoke to them. I should have been like, ugh. That's funny. You're saying it's making your head hurt talking about these demon-possessed folks. I relate. Yeah, it makes my head hurt. It makes my head hurt. They're intimidated by you. And let me tell you something. It doesn't have to even be looks. That's the worst thing. It could be your skills, your career, your achievements, the way that you love, the way that people love you, the way that people talk about you. They could have a prettier girl, a more good-looking guy with muscles, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Exactly. They feel like you're showing them up when you're operating on a higher vibration. Exactly. Your body will tell you time to move on. My body told me time to move on. A good, 4 years into relationship? I didn't listen. My health began to fail. Yeah, so did mine. So did mine. I had issues with my leg. Blood flow, blood circulation problems. Hopefully to meet my equal of an empath one day and just live life till the curtain closes. Right now I'm busy and I'm good. Be busy and be good and you will bump into that person, trust me, because vibration, when you're on the same vibration as somebody else, you'll just come together anyway. You just attract each other. Why do they keep leaving you if they're supposed to move on? That's my point. That's my point, Pecan. Why are you... I'm not reaching out to the nut because I've moved on. I don't even want to reach out to you to even tell you how much I dislike you because I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I honestly do not care. Why am I going to reach out to you? You know what you did. I know what you did. It's happened. We're not together. We've moved on. Cool. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about. You are the chosen one when these people intimidated to your character. But the thing is, they break you down to you're not even yourself. Your self-esteem is so low. Your self-esteem is so low. And I can see the difference. When I was in a relationship with the narc, I wouldn't even look a man in the eyes. Even just to talk to him like normal like this. Like, I couldn't do it. I felt like looking in the guy in his eyes like this was cheating. That's how wild it is. That's how wild. I have both a covert knock and a typical knock. My covert knock tried to come back and say he regrets leaving me the other week. He regrets leaving you because he knew he had a good thing. And also the benefits. I don't know what you did for him. Back massages, dinners, whatever you were doing for this guy. He ain't getting that because the streets are cold. The streets are flipping cold out here. No one don't want to do nothing for nobody. The dating scene is, no, guys just want to get sex for free and girls just want to get money. Everyone's trying to use each other and get something out of each other. So it's just crazy out here. Like, it's literally like, no one wants a genuine connection because it's just like, everyone's scared. Everyone's scared of being abused or they are the abuser. It's cold in these streets. So now he's gone out there thinking the grass is greener and he realised there's no one like Mimi on these streets. Damn, let me go back. And another thing, it's easier to get you back than it is to start from scratch with somebody else. Because, you know, it's being like, oh, hi, how are you? Do you have any siblings? What's your favourite colour? That's all long. That's long for us, so it's going to be long for a narc. I wish I could stop attracting these creatures. Well, as soon as you meet them, ask them for money. That's what someone said. Someone told me, he said, ask a guy for money, he'll run off. Especially the dusties, they'll run off. But that's rubbish because some of these narcs will give you the money because they love bombing you, so that's not always true. But boundaries, and always kind of distance yourself. Don't tell them too much. That saying, oh, what are you looking for in a guy? Just say, I don't know. I'll know when I see it. Because when you start telling them what you want, I want a guy that's ambitious, that buys me flowers, they're going to be ambitious and they're going to buy you flowers. For like 3 months. Then they're going to lose their job and, you know, the rest of it. The thing is, you will attract them anyway. I've attracted them, but I've not allowed them to even come close to me. Like, once I attracted one that was worse than the first one, and after the second day, I could already tell something was off. Pray to God, everything revealed itself. Fine. Didn't go any further. I took my time to actually get to know these people. Actually get to know them. Not sleep with them. Not share my trauma with them. Get to know them. And listen, guys. I always say this, but listen to what they are saying. Just talk about normal stuff. Like, you know, I will talk to a guy and be like, oh, so, you know, what do you feel about, like, a guy giving this much money to his baby mother? Like, do you think it's fair? And he will say, no. Like, the dusties be like, no, it's not fair. Why should I give money to... Red flag. So if you just need to listen to them, Listen to what they say about women, how they treat women, how they see, like, how their mum was raised. Like, was their mum a slave to their pups? Was their pups not there? Was there, like, you have to really find out about them. Stop telling them about you. Do the interview, because that's what it is. Do the interview. These sick, twisted people don't even want you to be around your own people. That's why they isolate you like a little kid with a big bag of candy, which is you, and they don't want to share you. So they can get into your head and be like, no one loves you. If they loved you, they'll be here right now. No one, no one's caring about you. When's the last time someone checked up on you? Then you start to feel you need your family, you need your friends, you need interactions, you need a balance. You can't just be with your partner, even if they're not toxic. You can't just be with your partner. You need to go out with your friends, have a girl night, have a guys night, chill, vibe, talk. Being with this energy, especially this dark energy, it's not good for your soul. I never will. Lying, cheating, deadbeat dads aren't my type. But be careful, because a lot of these dads will act like they are amazing dads for like 3 months just to lure you in. And then all of a sudden they don't see their kid anymore. So that's what some of these narcs do. So you've got to be careful with that. Like, look at the consistent patterns, whether that's good or bad. Look at the consistent patterns. Like, keep track of it. Because I feel like for me, it was hard. I'm not keeping track of certain things with a partner. I got to keep track now. I like these stickers, USA live stream. I like them, they're cute. They're really cute. The isolation thing, that is just deep. The isolation thing is, for me, I just feel like that really took the abuse to another level. Like, that really took the abuse to a level where I just don't even remember that dark point anymore. Like, I was just... everything the narc wanted, oh, it's raining. Everything the narc wanted from me, I was giving it. I was not going out. We weren't doing dates. Like, we were just sitting in the house. I'm providing. I'm the provider. Providing everything. Cook meals, money. And it got to a point where it was like, the reason why he had to like push me away, because he was isolating me, but then friends will come and see me. And then when they come and see me, then they're showing me that they're traveling the world. And I'm like, at this time I was childless. So I'm like, I could have really easily left, but I was love scammed. So it's like, he had to isolate them because these girls are actually living life. Like, they're not just going to work and that's it. Like, they're traveling, they're doing stuff, like they're out and about, they're going to events. So if I'm seeing that, I'm going to want that. I'm going to be invited to these things. And then if I get invited to these things, I might meet a guy that actually meant to be for me, and he won't get his needs met, because this narc I was dealing with was in survival mode. He had to find somewhere to stay. He had to find someone to leech off. He had to find someone to pay for him because he was lazy. And his parents didn't give a toss about him because they're narcs too. And when I deep it, when I think about it, he was in survival mode. I'm not even angry at him for that. He was in survival mode. He didn't want to rely on his family, because no one gave a toss about him. He was out in these cold streets, and he said, let me use the love scam, because that's the only way that a woman's going to let me stay in her house for free, eat her food for free, as long as I promise her marriage. You see, when them knocks dangle that marriage carrot in front of you. Wow. Wow. It's crazy. When they dangle certain things, okay, we're going to get married, we're going to have kids, I'm going to take you on holiday. I don't know what else they were dangling in front of you, but the future faking. I'm just like, I'm starting to rain now. The future faking is wild. Like, I can't do that no more. Like, I have to see where you are now. Like, it's raining. Like, where are you now? Like, if you have nowhere to live, no job, why are you dating? You need to be working every hour underneath the sun and get your life together. Go and sleep on your brother, your friend's sofa and get your ish together and save up for a deposit and get your flat. Why are you in a relationship? Because it's a love scam. If you have nowhere to stay, go and get your life sorted. I don't understand. What can I do with you? What can I do in this relationship if you have nothing? It's not about giving me or providing for me, but if you can't match what I'm doing, if I want to go away on holiday and you can't afford that, that means I'm not going away or I have to pay for you. That's not fair. That's not fair. So now I'm suffering because you're a bum. But I'm suffering because you're suffering and you're leeching off me. No. You don't have to be rich, but on my level or higher. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm confused. There's a system in place and it's really against empaths. We're becoming more knowledgeable and that's a disadvantage to them. I was just on live an hour ago on TikTok, right? I was on live for probably like 5-10 minutes because I go live on TikTok because that's where I like to, people that don't know about me, I'm like, yeah, come, like, you gotta know about this narc thing, right? And somebody reported my live. Because I rarely go live. But since my videos are not working and uploading, I'm like, I have to go live. I have no other choice. Like, I have no other choice. They banned it because I'm spitting truth and gems. That's it. They don't have to be a narc. They're toxic people, lies. Look, it's a cold world. The cost of living is harder to get a job. People need to do what they have to do to survive. Cool. But you're not going to use me. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry that you're in that situation, but I think you need to go seek help from family or friends. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Because you're going to make my life difficult. Why? You're meant to be helping my life or just being a companion. I don't understand. So people are out here. So that's why that's not the only reason why, but I feel like I still got a lot of healing to do. So I don't feel like it's fair to be in a relationship. I can't give somebody everything they need and they deserve because I need that energy for myself. And yes, it sounds selfish, but after spending how long with a narcissist and them draining me, I need that. I need those hours back. I need those days back. Right? I can't. But the thing is, like I said, people like to use people in relationships. They can have somewhere to stay. They have someone to talk to. They have a free therapist. I keep saying all the benefits of being in a relationship. So that's why now a lot of them are getting angry because people are just not on the people they don't want a commitment. They want someone to chill with, they want someone to go out with, they might want someone to sleep with, but they don't want to be tied to somebody because I don't know what you're going through. Whatever you're going through, I'm going to go through. We're going to go through together in a relationship, not just marriage, a relationship. If you can't afford to go out and eat, if you don't have £30 to spend, then either I'm going to have to spend £30 for you or I can't go out. Either way, I'm sacrificing. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. It's different if we're in a relationship and, we've got a common goal and, we're working together. Maybe I'm a model, you're a photographer. Okay, cool. That's different. It's not using because obviously you need a model and a photographer. Like, it just works. But if you have no goals, no aspirations, nothing to look forward to in life and you just want a relationship, why are you here, sir? Why are you here? How are you meant to look after me if you can't look after yourself? If you can't pay rent, what are you doing here? You should be at work. I should not see your face. We don't have to be in a relationship. Me and you can go out, I don't know, once a month. Cool, but you can't live here and we're not in a relationship. So if you decide to be with another woman, that's fine. It's not cheating because we're not together. Right? Especially if you're with a narc. Guys, I know you guys want to be in a relationship. I know you want the happy ever after. I get it. I fully get it, guys. Like, I get it. But you need to make sure you're good first. Like, you have to make sure you're good. And hopefully you'll meet someone that's good, and then it'll be amazing. But if you're not good and you're in a relationship, like, it just doesn't make sense. Either you're going to be sacrificing or they're sacrificing. And it's not fair either way. For me, anyway, I spent so much time with the narcissist. I spent so much time, money, energy, helping somebody. And I've done nothing for myself. I've done nothing for myself. So I need to be selfish right now. Like, I need to. I can sit here and help the struggling abuser, or can help my boyfriend, write a CV. Or I can start writing my book. I can do videos. I can go live. I can help people. Or I can sit here and help one person who may in the future take my kindness for weakness. For me, personally, I've got to put myself first. That's just how it is. Abuse is going to abuse. Abuse is going to be out here. They're going to do what they're going to do. And that's fine. That's fine. Go abuse. But you see me? I'm going to make sure that people know about you abusers. I'm going to make sure people know your games. I'm going to make sure people know what you're about. And I'm going to make sure people know that they need to put up boundaries. They need to listen to people when they talk. And stop telling the world about your trauma. Unless it's a safe space like here, stop telling the new person that you're dating about your ex and what he did to you, because they're going to do the same thing, or they're going to give you bare minimum. Right? Anyway, I've been here for too long, guys. I was only meant to pass through. Guys, thank you so much for being on the live. I need to get going now. Guys, if you haven't done already, follow me on socials. I've got a book, The Timetable Is Now. Check that out. I'm going to put that in the description when I've got some time to do that. Thank you, everyone, for being on the live. Thank you, USA live stream. Thank you so much for your membership. Thank you for your input today. Thank you, Pecan. I see you guys. Thank you so much for your support. And email me or DM me. I've got a support group on Facebook, if you have Facebook, with other survivors. It's private. So let me know if you want to get involved. If not, I should be, I don't know if you guys got TikTok, but I'm on TikTok all the time. Yeah, so. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good evening. I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Bye.